As much as we all like to rip on men, this is time to take some accountability.
Here's some things I should have learned through my own life experience, but I learned from women on TikTok instead.
Oh my God!
You'll never trust a man again? I should have never trusted them in the first place. Men don't care about your feelings.
What?
How? Hold on, bro. How?
Men don't care about your feelings. Men do not care about your feelings. Men care about how your feelings might impact them, but they don't care about your feelings. All men lie. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. If they profess to be all Christian and religious, that's even more of a red flag.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
They all lie. Men don't actually even like women. Like, they want to use us. They like what we give them. They like what they get from us, but they don't like us as human beings. Romantic love is a fucking myth, a joke, a farce. We were sold a lie from a very, very young age, and that's what we've all bought into. It doesn't exist. Don't fall for it. It's always been transactional for men. Always, from the very beginning. I don't see any reason why we should feel any guilt for it being transactional for us. We should get what we can get from the men. We should use them for what they are good for. Shh. Men aren't capable of love.
Huh?
Not the kind of love that women give and want in return. They're not. They don't know how to love us. Men are driven by their lust for women and their need for approval from other men. That's it. That's it. So I'm in the grief stage of realizing these truths, and let me tell you, it is not fun. It is hard. It's really fucking hard. That's what this page has become. It used to be about sober content, but part of my sober journey is learning the truth about relationships. These are really negative takes, and I'm not trying to manifest more awful men in my life by pointing out these truths. What I want is more strong women around me, and me being one. I want my daughters to know I'm growing these truths. That's what I want.
So you're telling me that you're following advice from women online, specifically TikTok. Interesting. Age may bring experience. Wisdom is not guaranteed. We're talking about an elderly woman saying all men this, all men that. When women talk like this, I automatically know that they have a type and they stick to it. Because that is the only logical explanation on why you would clump all men into a box like that. What would you say if I said that all women are whores because all my girlfriends cheated on me? I know what women would say. They'd say it's gotta be something I'm doing wrong. And I would have to agree. There must be something I'm doing wrong to cause every girl I've ever been with to cheat on me. My question is, why can't women do that assessment on themselves too? If every guy you dated was a cheater, abuser, or an overall bad guy, wouldn't you say you have a problem picking men? We all must face the consequences of our life choices. Blaming others only blinds us from the errors of our ways. Take a look at the comment section. I'm tired of women who come on a post like this and say, "Not my man." Please shut the fuck up. What's wrong with that statement? She's just stating the truth. Not all men are worthless. Not all men are bad. I know you want to believe that, but it's not true. I'm also convinced that in long-term relationships, the men actually become jealous of the women and her hobbies, internal peace, beauty, cleanliness, feminine energy, and self-respect. They're all so boring with no real thoughts or hobbies. You're gonna have to explain the part where we're jealous about women's hobbies, internal peace, beauty, cleanliness, feminine energy, and self-respect, because I don't see where you're coming from. We love these qualities about women. This is what makes you guys great. We're not competing with you guys. We're trying to date you. So there's no jealousy going on at all. I don't care about their feelings. I lied to them. I don't really like men, except for what they can give me or do for me. It's very transactional for me. I don't think I'm capable of love. Flip it. Well, I believe you. I don't think you are capable of love either. And you might want to seek professional help for that, because the way you see men is very unhealthy. On to the next.
Stop brainwashing your daughter to believe that these young boys they're dating who are also still in high school and also still being taken care of by their parents are responsible to make sure that your daughter experiences things that you've never exposed her to as her parent. Yeah, you've never paid $400 and $500 for her plate. You've never taken her shopping at any luxury department stores. So how is this a requirement for anybody? That's your duty as a parent to expose your child to what you want them to be exposed to. Are we using our brains anymore? In high school, the only requirement you should have as a young woman in dating should be if that young man respects himself and respects you, fill him out and see what his goals and visions are for his life. See if he comes from a good family, and most definitely see if he got a good mother. Do you know how golden it is as a young woman to date a man that has a good mother? That's golden. So mothers, there's a lot of things we can tell our daughters to have in place as a requirement when dating in high school, but food and materials shouldn't be it. That's your job.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
So stop trying to push it off on other people.
Let me get this straight. Women are teaching their teenage daughters to get luxury items and expensive food from high school boys? Do these women know the average income of a teenager? It's gotta be less than $5,000 a year. Why are you teaching your daughters dry begging instead of teaching them how to vet properly? Character, morals, goals for the future. These are the things that women need to be drilling into young girls' minds of today. Prepare them for the long term, not for short-term gratification. Let's take a look at the comment section. My child can't accept expensive gifts. Keep it simple. Yeah, you're better off keeping it simple because you don't want your child running into some kind of R. Kelly situation, right? What happened to just going to the movies? $500 dinners is crazy. Yes, it is crazy because everybody knows that teenagers don't have money like that. So what's the use of telling your daughter to get it out of these young boys? Makes no sense. In my opinion, it can lead teenage girls into the wrong directions. It can lead them into the arms of men. Yep, that's what I was stating earlier. You don't really want a R. Kelly situation on your hands because if they can't get these expensive dinners and expensive luxury items from their teenage counterparts, where else do you think they're going to get it from? You got to use your head. On to the next.
That's what I call a chain reaction.
Manifest my own destiny. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, the perfect recipe. May they remember me, my words will live on. I'm guided by an energy, a flame, hold it close to you. Check out my melodies. Is it the media that's been leading you? I'll show you a thing. Misdirection, what's the message? They don't want you to win.
As much as we all like to rip on men, this is time to take some accountability.